What's going on, everybody? We have the daily post-gym crypto talk. Let's get into it. Without further ado, just go ahead, like and subscribe. Stay tuned with this series, bringing you guys the most valuable information in crypto in a short, concise, well-structured manner. Today's topic is just going to be the top 3 cryptos that you need in your portfolio to reach millionaire status by 2025. And in fact, these are the only 3 coins you really need to be investing in, and you're about to see why. So if you guys want to skip ahead like 45 seconds, I'd say if you already understand what a layer 1 versus layer 2 is, that's fine. But for those of you that don't know, we're just going to explain that real quick. So the best way I can explain a layer 1 is think of it like the App Store. So Ethereum, for example, is a layer 1. Solana is a layer 1, meaning that they can host dApps, decentralized applications. These are things like DeFi, programs that can build for NFT uses, to DEXs, decentralized exchanges, things like that. And those are going to be the apps on the App Store itself. So if Ethereum is the App Store, then the Binance app is the layer 2. So Ethereum would be the layer 1, the App Store. Binance would be the layer 2, which is the thing built on that. So I hope that clears it up a little bit for you guys. And the main thing we're going to be targeting is these layer 1s. So the top 3 to get into it, number 1 is going to be Ethereum. We've talked about Ethereum a lot on this channel, with a potential transaction speed of 100,000 TPS. That's their max on their roadmap currently. And then on top of that, the fact that you have programs, or layer 2s rather, like Polygon, Matic, or Immutable X or Aventus, that are going to go ahead and allow for a side chain that's going to also speed up transactions. You basically just have one of, if not the most worked on piece of modern tech in terms of developers, and specifically top developers on the Ethereum team. So that's why I love Ethereum so much. You just have some of the best minds in the space working on it, making it better every single day, making a proper use case for Ethereum. And what's going to happen is that all of those layer 2s, all of those dApps, the only way they can function is through the use of gas, which is that ETH token that we're going to be buying. So essentially the coin we're holding is one that users are going to need. So it's an asset that's going to be in demand, and it's a scarce one at that, but you can also go ahead and do things like staking it and whatnot. So that the more people that use Ethereum, the more scarce the asset is, the more demand there is, and you guys know how that works. Obviously, that's going to lead to major positive price movement. Same thing for Solana. Basically, the only reason we're investing in the other 2 is as a fall safe in case Ethereum doesn't work out. But it's not necessarily a fall safe. It's more so like a side investment. But it's probably going to be that Ethereum is going to be the king at the end of the day. However, Solana is currently, they claim, could go up to 64,000 TPS, which is actually higher than Ethereum. ETH2 is obviously a major problem. Ethereum basically has promised this upgrade that just keeps getting pushed back more and more. If that weren't to happen, I could see Solana being king in that case. But as of right now, Solana is a pretty clear-cut number 2. And also, I mean, that just correlates with how many people are using it. The number 2, most developers, I believe, are working on Solana, and I think it's the second biggest ecosystem as well, which is obviously a good sign. And then the final one, which is going to be Avalanche, same sort of thing as Solana. I believe it's a 4,500 TPS currently, which isn't as good as Solana, but it is better than Ethereum at least. And in terms of DeFi, I would say that Avalanche is kind of an up-and-comer. I'd say NFTs are more so. That's a point for Solana. So those are basically the 3 we're going to be focusing on, is the 3 layer 1s of the future, all going more green. I believe that even Solana is carbon net negative, which is obviously a great sign as well. But yeah, basically the way this works is just these are scarce assets. You need to use those tokens to navigate around the network, to utilize the network rather. And that's inherently going to make them scarce and viable long-term investments, because what people forget is when you're buying a crypto, you're not investing in the project, you're investing in the coin itself. If the coin doesn't have a proper use case, your money is good as gone. All it is riding on is speculation. So those are 3 solid assets, not just solid, those are 3 of the best assets in crypto: Ethereum, Solana, and Avalanche. You're going to want them in your portfolio, and without them, crypto would barely even exist. there would simply be no function to crypto and blockchain. Those are the three best ones with the most use cases and the most utilization by far. So go ahead, get your bag of those if you so please. Obviously do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor, so you're obviously going to have to make that decision on your own. I'm not going to tell you what to buy in particular, but I am going to tell you my personal beliefs. I do own a certain amount of coins in all of those projects. So that's just me. You guys obviously don't have to ride with me, but go ahead. I encourage you to do your own research. I think you're going to like what you see. Anyways, guys, make sure to like, subscribe. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.